world bodybuilding champion is. Viva Puerto Rico!
Say hello to all the fans out there. You just won the NPC Nationals men's overall title. You got to be feeling great.
Yeah, I feel awesome now. I never felt this before.
You're the first Puerto Rican, men's overall champion of all time. You're representing Puerto Rico here, and people were asking me, they're like, is he a citizen? I said, Puerto Rico it's a territory of the United States. They don't even know that, but it's got to be a thrill for you to walk away with that overall champion and the new IFBB Pro card.
Yeah. No, I feel awesome. This trophy for my family, from Puerto Rico, for my friend, my coach.
Everyone came, huh?
Yeah, my girlfriend. A lot of people support me,
Was it a lot of pressure knowing that all your family came all the way from Puerto Rico to watch here? Did you feel like, I got to really perform?
Yeah, I do a really great performance,
Were you surprised when they called you out as the overall champ, or did you know you had it? You look pretty confident.
No, yes, but I never know I'm in the overall, I just come here to compete. I know I look great, in great shape. I do a great job with Rolon. More weight, 14 pounds more than like year, in great conditions. So,
what was Don Long able to do for you that you weren't able to do in the past? What did he do to help you this time around?
I think it's a combination of diet and training,
He helped you with the training too, huh?
Yeah.
Let's get him over here. Donnie, come on over here. Don Long.
I have to improve my back.
Stand right next to Alexis here. Where did you meet Alexis?
I met him through, he wrote me before, last year, but of course he knew me through Luis Santa, Milton Martinez, some of the other Puerto Rican athletes, but he wrote me last year, wanting me to help him after the Garden States, but he just for the USAs, but he decided not to do the USA, so we lost contact for a second. But then coming up for this year's Nationals, probably about maybe 20 weeks out, or 24 weeks out.
July.
Yeah,
20 weeks.
Yeah, about 20 weeks. He contacted me and said, "Can I get him ready for the show?" I said, "Yes, I can get you ready for the show." And I said, "We can win this overall."
Did you know you had a real big talent here when you started working?
Talent. because when he came to me, of course, he was big and all this size. And when I saw the pictures, I'm like, okay, I got a national champion on my hands right here. And we just had to bring it in perfect and then keep his head right and things like that. Keep him knowing that he can do it. He knew he can do it, but we all have times in our mind where we get questionable. So that's what I'm here for, to keep him intact like that.
Were you concerned when you saw Michael Lockett in that super heavyweight class, because he's always dangerous?
I was concerned. I think me and his girl saw Michael Lockett in the weigh-ins, and I was concerned. And so, but once again, I never. My thing is. Never really get too scared about the weigh-in, because it never really counts until you get on stage. So he got on stage, and of course we had another day or so to bring him in perfect. And of course when he got up there, he shined with the beauty of his physique and the definition from rear and things like that. So I think that was what was enabled him to take the show. So.
Were you?
I don't have a voice.
Yeah, were you? I mean, neither. Were you concerned at the overall with the fact that Dominic Cardone had looked so dominant in that heavyweight class?
I definitely saw that Dominic brought back a better package from the previous day, and so I was definitely concerned. But I thought he still would have better back development, better chest development, and maybe a little more maturity, period, a little more thickness, and of course the pounds of size, because I think they're about the same height, give or take, if not dominant. So I figured that would weight, but it was a close overall, I believe, So.
Were you concerned when you saw Dominic? I'm sure you were watching him in the heavyweight class.
Yeah, I watched him before because he's friend of mine by Facebook,
So he's been watching each other for a long time.
Yeah, he's watching me and I watching him.
They send each other pictures.
He sent me picture, I sent you a picture,
I didn't know that.
A communication with Dominic, and he's my friend.
Yeah.
But
now next year, I hear there's going to be a pro show in Puerto Rico.
Yeah,
I'm assuming that's going to be your pro debut?
Yeah. I wonder.
That's his plan. That's his plan, is to do the Puerto Rican show.
Finally, the hometown advantage, right?
Hometown advantage, and of course, then we have plenty of time to add on, or maybe 10 more pounds, probably 8 to 10 pounds, hopefully, and then and have a good off season together. So, because we actually never had an off season.
What did you weigh on stage?
On stage, 232.
Only 222?
232.
Oh, 232.
He weighed in at 238, and by the time
close to the heavyweight.
Exactly. Well, and the plan was, our initial plan was to be a heavyweight, but he was getting to be around 248 and things like that, and he was already in great condition. So he discussed also his concerns. Can we make that? And I started seeing more pictures. I said, okay, we can do this. We can stay super, you know. And then I started feeding him more instead of bringing him down. I took him back up and keep him solid, kept the cardio and kept him solid, and then started from a different point of view, you know. So, and then we just kept him as close as we can to, because we started cutting his food down low to make the heavies.
Sure.
And then we started upping the food back up, boosting the cardio, and getting him back into
the lowering of the food probably helped in the long term because you got the conditioning down that was so impeccable.
We already had the conditioning, so we started boosting him back up and still getting a little more extra off. So that's kind of how we did it. Yeah.
Congratulations on the win, Alexis. Congratulations, Don Long. And you want to give a little Spanish message out to all your Puerto Rican friends?
Bueno, quiero darle las gracias a todos los boricuas que vinieron aquí a apoyarme, mi novia, Peter Paul, Verdugo Condado, Dorlón, Cholito que siempre está pendiente, Johnny Style que siempre estuvo pendiente a mí. Gracias a todos el apoyo que siempre por las redes están apoyándome, mi familia, los amo.